From his start in the film industry 2 decades ago to some of his most iconic roles, you'll likely have felt the impact of actor Terrence Howard, now a friend of the show. And listen, you're not alone. In fact, this year's Twin Cities Film Festival is honoring him in a really unique way. And we are so lucky to talk to him before the final weekend of the Twin Cities Film Festival. Terrence, welcome to Minnesota.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Your body of work and professional perspective go hand in hand really with the mission of the Twin Cities Film Festival. I mean, when it comes to changing the narrative, allowing people to get different perspectives and also impacting communities, I know all those things are important to you.
Yeah, well, you've got to remember we're all a piece of the creator looking at himself or itself through different apertures. So when we allow people to be as creative as they possibly can, we encourage that. We encourage the growth of humanity, and we encourage what our potential will be because of that love and that sense of community.
You know, it's so funny. I always talk about my grandma a lot. My grandma says that when you love someone, you honor them. And that's exactly what TCFF is doing. The Indie Vision Legacy Award. I mean, what does that mean for you?
Well, most of my career has been inspired by independent films. I was a bit of a bad guy. I didn't listen to what directors told me, and so I was forced into the outskirts or the Chitlin circuit, so to speak, where the cowboys lived. And there you write your own rules, and they could appreciate my innovative approaches to just being as honest as possible. So when someone honors you like that, it means the world to you. A legend, a living legend award in a sense. You can't ask for more than that. My mom, she wanted to be an actress. That's why I became an actor, hoping to gain my mother's appreciation. So if she was alive today, to hear, she would be so honored, because it means that 50% of her is receiving that award. So I showed that my mom could actually do it.
I love the fact that we just get a chance to sit down and chop it up. For those of you at home who are like, I wonder how he is really this way. I mean, my goodness, you are great at holding conversations. As a matter of fact, tomorrow night at the Film Fest, you're going to be holding a conversation for people to learn a little bit more about your experience in the industry. You excited to meet the folks of Minnesota?
I am, but I'm scared at the same time, because I've been so many characters, and it's rarely a chance that I get to just be someone that I appreciate, that appreciates life, like this character, George Fuller. I identify with his sense of wanting to maintain the integrity of his community, and someone has to fight for what's right. I love the fact that he's John Wayne and he gets up and does what he needs to do, even if it cost him, you know, his life. That's what we're supposed to do.
We've seen you in so many different roles. I mean, the cool thing about you is when I think I know how you're going to play a role, you flip the script. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, Terrence. I didn't know that's what we were doing today. I know you're really into physics, and I was watching a couple interviews that you've done, and you were saying that your approach to acting and to this art is connected to that. Explain that to me a little.
Well, everything in physics or in chemistry, in physics, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So everything has a balance. In chemistry, every element is balanced by another element. Oxygen is balanced by beryllium. Nitrogen is balanced by boron. That means when nitrogen is around and boron happens, boron breaks every bond it has to bond with its equal and opposite mate. As an actor, I know that I'm creating a character that's going to be either it'll be male, and everything is male and female. You know, you can be preponderantly male or preponderantly female, depending on the influences that's been on your mind, but you're still going from a masculine place. So I use chemistry and the colors associated with it to balance out the characters and ultimately to tell the spectrum that I want to tell. It's a little complicated.
I mean, there's such an art to it, and we're going to see that art in the film that you also brought here. Of course, you can still see that full film tonight. Yes, Showdown. I'm excited because that's all about community. It's going to be showing today at 8:30 at the Shops at West End, St. Louis Park. You know, real quick, we love storytelling. What's the most powerful thing about storytelling that you can tell us?
Well, it takes us back to our roots as a primal species, when we learned everything through our auditory. The very first things developed in the embryo is his ears. its ability to hear. So it's important to continue to pass on the traditions of our stories to our people and our friends and our children.
And you know what? I could talk to him all day. You will get a chance to see him Twin Cities Film Festival. We have everything you need on KARE11.com.